Hi to all, my name is Zai, longtime gamer, Quake veteran, passing on some experience. This is the new Cougar Arena pad. Coloured pads aren't too popular, especially with RGB everywhere these days. But I have to say, the colours on this look really good. They're vibrant and the material is a little shiny. It has a little bit of a wow factor to it, but that's going to be up to you whether or not it suits your setup. So let's talk performance instead. A common question about coloured pads is whether or not sensors will track on them. I used 8 different mice on this one, including a laser sensor, and all seemed to perform very well. That's not to say all colour pads are good, but this one appears to be. I recently reviewed the Cougar Speed 2, which was a bit fast for me. This seems more controlled, but still not a control pad. If you watched my Cougar 550M review, you would have seen that I was playing quite well. Part of that was mouse design, the other part would have been this pad. It actually just feels right to me, which means it's similar to the pads I usually use. Here's a close-up of the surface showing that it's much closer to a speed than a control pad. As this is quite smooth, it appears to have a crisscross weave. Some people have said that stitched edges cause irritation on their wrists because of the way they rest their arms, but I actually prefer pads this way because it should help them last longer. On a lot of my previous pads, the top layer has lifted off. A stitched edge should help prevent that. There are some minor bumps in the surface, but nothing that would affect gameplay. Underneath there's a textured rubber base to prevent slipping. In fact, I don't think it moved at all while I was actually playing a game. The pad's dimensions are 80 by 30 cm and is 5mm thick. These pads are made for putting your keyboard on one side and mouse on the other. Providing you have a fairly standard keyboard, there should be a fair bit of room still, although personally, I would have liked to see a 90 by 40 cm version. It's also meant to be water resistant, which might help with the sweat. Now for sensor testing. This is using the Cougar 230M, which has the 3307 optical sensor. First testing rocket jumps. That means fast flicks that require accuracy. If I can't do this, then there is something wrong. But clearly, there's no problem here. Now testing precision movement, pixel by pixel. This is the sniper test. And now speeding up. Looks smooth, all good. So in conclusion, this is a great pad. High quality materials, great texture, stitched edges, decent size, and I really enjoyed using it. If your setup suits the colour and the size is right, then definitely check it out. Special thanks to Cougar for sending this out to me, looking forward to trying more of their products. At the time of making this review, it doesn't appear to be available in many places, but I'll add some links to the description when it is out. Subscribe for more mousepad and mouse reviews, check out the other reviews listed on screen now, like this one, and I'll catch you in the next.